How many people know this, but Mickey Mouse isn't actually a mouse, and here's why. So a few years ago, a story blew up on the internet where the company Sanrio, creators of Hello Kitty, said that she wasn't a cat, she was a little girl. And people understandably were super confused, and there was a lot of jokes and memes. And the thing that not many people know is that the exact same thing applies to Mickey Mouse. Because the thing is that Mickey Mouse isn't a mouse. He's a human. The animators of Mickey have said this before. Here's where the misconception comes in, because that doesn't literally mean that he's a human being, like he's a person in a mouse costume, or he's some kind of homunculus Island of Dr. Moreau mutant freak or something like that. It means that he's a cartoon that was created, drawn, and animated to be a human character that lives a human life, but is drawn in the shape of a mouse because that's just a more fun and appealing look for a cartoon character. Think about it. Does Mickey Mouse get chased by cats, or scurry around on all fours, or live in a hole in the wall, or eat cheese? No. He's not an animal. He's a person. He lives in a normal house, and he has human appliances, and the stories that happen to him are fundamentally things that people do, like steering a steamboat, and he even has a pet dog. He's a person that is a cartoon character, and since cartoon characters can look like whatever you want them to look like, they chose to make him look like a mouse. And this applies to most animal cartoon characters. It's the reason why Goofy and Pluto can exist in the same universe. Goofy is a guy. He has a son, he lives in a house, he does human things, whereas Pluto is an actual animal. He walks on all fours, he barks instead of talks. The stories about him are things that dogs do, like chase squirrels and things like that. Here's a video of Frank Thomas, one of the 9 Old Men, the original core animators from the early days of Walt Disney Pictures, saying exactly this.
Was there a lot of discussion about him being a mouse? He was so much a person. Did you think of him as a mouse?
No, we never tried to animate him like a mouse. We used a different type of animation for it, so it's more believable.
Chuck Jones, one of the original animators of characters like Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, and Porky Pig, used to also say something very similar in interviews. These are what I call humanized characters, like Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, and Donald Duck, Mickey, and so on. They are not ducks and mice. They do not move like mice and ducks. They are essentially human beings wearing the guise of an animal shape. There are other cartoon characters that are the animals that they look like. For instance, Jerry from Tom and Jerry is a mouse. He does live in a hole in the wall. He does get chased by cats all day. He's an actual mouse. Mickey Mouse isn't. And by the way, this exact same principle applies to Hello Kitty. What Sanrio meant by what they said was that Hello Kitty is not a cat, as in her stories don't involve her shitting into litter boxes and knocking things off of counters for no reason. She does things that a human little girl does because she's a cartoon character that behaves like a human but looks like a cat. And real quick, if you like my videos and you want to see more in-depth writing from me about movies, video games, TV, other cool pop culture stuff, you can do that here.